Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing and romance. Oh yes. Nothing so inviting, nothing quite as exciting as a little fishing when they're biting. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. I got a pole.
Well, I got up this morning about 4 o'clock and I just went ahead and eased out on the grass line this morning, get set up and watch the sunrise, which is probably one of the best part of the day. And I didn't realize I was having 2 bass tournaments out of the Scott Driver. I wouldn't even have went out this morning. There was just boats everywhere. But it was muddy out there. But you know, you can still get them, like if you throw something black or you throw a spinner bait and something clanging, you know. But yeah, I got into some fish, but not very many. And it was a rough ride out there. I mean, the wind was picked up a little bit, and you know, the bottom of this aluminum boat is made like a regular fiberglass boat, and it takes the rough water pretty good. But you can see it was a lot rougher than this. Daylight had kind of smoothed down a little bit. And I caught a few and missed a few and on the spinnerbait. And I missed some on the jig and stuff, but it hadn't cleared up. I don't understand why it hadn't, but it's still, the wind's coming directly out of the east and coming in there pretty good. When I was going out there, I seen some storms on the horizon out there on the Atlantics. You know, that's where we get the wind from. We don't get the storm, but we get the wind from it on Lake Okeechobee. And the water's only about 1.5 feet deep. I fished out there about a half hour, and I went up in the river and fished for some cichlids. You know, I had a container of worms and my ultralights. I went up here, and they're fun to catch too with the ultralights. But as I was going back, I seen John and his buddy from down at Fort Lauderdale, and they were getting ready to get down to the tent house because the water, I mean, once it got daylight, the water was muddy, and it's down at 4 Point in the tent house, the water's clear, but gee whiz, there's boats everywhere. I mean, I never seen the like of bass fishermen. Just tournaments down here. There's so many tournaments, and yeah, fish on, guys, fish on right here. This was a good one right here. This was about 3 pounds. They fight good, man. I can't believe how hard they fight. Not like crappie fishing where you just kind of dip it down like pulling them up out of a rain barrel. Bass and other fish, it's bass and muskie and probably some of the better fighters. Especially if you get into some smallmouths. You can see that's pretty good fish there. Using the old spinnerbait this morning, the old Hoyt's spinnerbait, and it's pretty well bulletproof. I had some more blow up and miss it, but that's about it. Yeah, I went up the river and found me some bluegill and cichlids bed and caught a few bluegill and cichlids, you know. Which I don't care. Just as fun catching anything else. You just gotta scale down your line and scale down your pole. You're to an ultralight, which I did, and I started catching them. And they were pretty good size. I mean, they were nice cichlids, chickles, cichlids, panfish. They come out of somebody's aquarium and they just exploded down here. I mean, they're everywhere. Invasive species here in Florida, but cold weather will kill them. You can see how he's a jerk pulling down. They're a blast to catch. I mean, on an ultralight. You can see the wind settle down a little bit, which that's a good thing. I was out there early this morning. Then I only fished about 10 o'clock, and then I come in, caught a few, and then I put the boat back on the trailer. Had a guy make me some custom crankbaits, guys. Bill Crane up in West Virginia is the color of a cichlid. See right there? See how they do later on. But boy, these things are fun to catch. If you never targeted these, you need to come out here. excuse me, try these. They're fun to catch. But yeah, I'm gonna see how that does later on too. I have to take my needle for him. He's hooked good, that's for sure. Buddy, I'll let you go. Let's do that hook. Oh my gosh. You better. Oh my goodness gracious, almost had me whipped there. These suckers are a blast to catch. And they're good to eat too. I mean, if you want to eat them, they're good to eat. about 9 o'clock, so I run back down the river, so I knew where a couple other beds were, and caught some down there, and pretty well called it a day after that.